Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college... They're lining up to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here he comes just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
2nd down.
He'll just keep slinging it. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll leave it with the lone back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Shakes off the tackle. And it's loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the 1st down. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And what a matchup between these two guys. I know they'll never go head-to-head, but, David, you know they're trying to one-up each other.
Oh, this is head-to-head, and I'm watching everything you do, and I'm going to try to do it better. So I'm interested to see if anybody makes some mistakes and presses a little bit, knowing that dude's on the other side of the field.
You're right, David, because you know these guys are competitors, right? This is going to feel like a video game. The scoreboard is going to be lit up.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Using the quick game. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Fighting off the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The give to the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Gets it out fast. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Here's the handoff. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Caught. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Well, that's two very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number one, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He's looking to throw it. He finds his man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
First down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They go right back to him. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete downfield. Flying down the left side. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Works the middle of the field. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to slam it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a one-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And it's picked off. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw on second down. He's got his man. Tackled after picking up the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On second down, wants to throw it. Finds a man in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop for this return. They'll mark it at the 32. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Looking to go up top on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And as the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him to him. Takes it from the gun on third down. He's got an open man. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. They'll try to pound their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding, receiver team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. It's a draw. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Unloads it left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Now, you can tell quarterbacks and wide receivers nowadays, they're so in sync. They understand so much of the details of watch the receiver go deep, sell it, and then sit down. That ball's out, making its way to the wide receiver. Nice pitch, nice catch.
They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A third and long coming up here. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A first and 10 for this offense. Give to the big fullback. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on second down. Got his man quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. Off play action. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He makes the grab. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
Second down coming up.
He's back to throw on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Second down coming up.
He's going to pass on second down. Quickly complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. On the move. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Gives it to the back on the draw. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. on third down going up top. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Looking to throw. And the sticky fingers makes that two-point conversion decision a good one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gets it out fast. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Fights off a defender. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. Dances away from 1. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They get to him as he throws. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The aerial assault continues. Lost, the defense is wide open. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. And he'll be brought down. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. He's looking to throw. Headed to the end zone, and he pulls it down for the touchdown. Not just the touchdown, but for the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UCF steamrolled its way to victory. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Orlando a ton of confidence. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He'll come out throwing on first down. Wide open downfield. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like after the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Offense gets set for second down. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. This to tie things up in the final minute. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.